So here we have me giving a mile a shot last week. This was filmed. And I had just come off coffee, man. I know you guys think this is ridiculous at this point, the amount of times that I've been on and off coffee. However, I did watch a episode from Medical Medium, or I listened to a podcast rather. And that was the episode that convinced me, man, this coffee is so terrible for my health. And it's also quite an unethical product because it causes harm to the workers on the plantation. It's just a really toxic plant. So that's what sealed the deal for me finally. So not going to carry on with coffee, not going to carry on with caffeine. And I was going for the 5-minute mile today. Let's see if I make it. So to run a 5-minute mile, you have to do each lap in just under 75 seconds. So I was trying to pace it at just under 75 for the first lap. Let's see if I hit that. And I really like the mile. It's a fun distance. It's a nice solid VO2 max effort overall, 4 to 5 minutes depending on your level of fitness. Some freaks of nature go under 4 minutes. And here we clocked the first lap at 74.4. So a good start to the mile on the pace that I want to run. Let's see how I go for the next couple of laps. As you can see, this is quite an interesting running track. It's got a 100-meter tar section and 300 meters of the track is dirt. So it's not the quickest running surface ever, but I'm grateful for this track as it is just about 1 kilometer from my house. So very convenient and it does the job just fine. An interesting session to note is the day before I did 5 by 400 meter repeats. And the first effort was 64.5 seconds. So the 400 meter speed is pretty good for this mile. And the subsequent efforts were around 74 seconds. So just about at mile pace for the 400 meter repeats. So that's good training for the mile overall. And it should get faster as the weeks go by. And I just got back into running again 5 weeks before this video was filmed. I managed to run a 5:29 mile. And the mile times have been getting progressively faster since then, week after week, as I do an effort every single week. And I haven't skipped a week since. Coming through the second lap in 77.9. Quite a lot slower than the first lap, but it's okay. I just wanted to give my best effort on the day, and it didn't matter if the subsequent laps were slower. Just kept going anyway. I'd like to start a little bit of controversy, so have at it in the comments down below. I honestly believe that the best natty men are on the same level as the best doped up women. So if we take the mile for example, the best time is around 4:12, and an elite time for the mile for women is 4:30 or less. So that would correspond to around the same level for men. Natty times, best natty men are running 4:30 or less, all the way down to probably 4:12 they can max out at. There used to be 8 billion people on the planet, and now there's 7 billion after the COVID vaccine hit. And it's still an ultra competitive world. 7 billion people, that's a lot you got to compete against. And I understand that people just got to take the drugs that they got to take to perform at the level that they got to perform at. A good website to check out is runninglevel.com. It's a great website for checking out what level you're at. And it gives you the percentage of how many runners you are better than. And it also lets you know how much faster you'd run if you drop your weight down. So in this video I'm at 72 kilos, so I'm 6 kilos over race weight. So if I were to drop my weight down to 66 kilos, I would run 23 seconds faster than the time I get in this video, which you'll see shortly. And I guess that's ultimately what motivates me in training. It's the numbers. I love making progress, I love getting faster, and I love getting better at something. And that's why I like running so much, because with cycling I already pretty much maxed out what I could do, and now with running it's a whole new game. So I want to see what I can max out at with the running game.